Hello guys, welcome to my channel Sports Info Now. Here we are with the latest edition of WWE Rumors Roundup. We bring some latest WWE news and update including how WWE signed The Rock in 1996, while how referee are trained in WWE and other more interesting WWE stories. So watch this video till the end to not miss out any important WWE updates. Before we start the video, we request you to please subscribe our channel and press the bell icon for instant video notification. So without further ado, let's start our video. Number 5 is how WWE signed The Rock in 1996. We knew that how big and popular star is The Rock right now. First he makes his name in the pro wrestling world with WWE company, and then he went to Hollywood and make his name also there. Recently he became a co-owner of XFL. The Rock journey was started in 90s when Pat Patterson found him. In the recent interview, Bruce Prichard revealed that Pat Patterson called him and told him about The Rock. At that time, The Rock played football in Canada. Then Pat Patterson bring The Rock for TV tapings in WWE and later he signed as a development deal with WWE. Here is what Bruce Prichard says. 100% Pat Patterson. To set the record straight, I was doing talent relations at that time. And Pat called me and about this kid, Dwayne Johnson. Rocky's kid, he's been playing football in Canada and I have been seen in the ring and he is natural. But he needs to be trained and asked us if we would take this look at him. Brought him to the hostess and then television taping to work with the Brooklyn Brawler. That was Pat. Vince at that time was like, I don't know. Signed him as a development deal. At the same time, he signed Mark Henry and all those guys. But Pat was the person that introduced us to him. And Pat was the one who brought him in. I credit Pat 100% for the discovering The Rock and having a confidence in him from day one. Pat definitely pushed The Rock and rightfully so. Bruce Prichard also said that Pat Patterson has a passion for The Rock. Pat Patterson loved The Rock as a person as well as the character. The Rock is 10-time WWE World Champion. He is also a top paid Hollywood actor right now. After leaving WWE too early, every now and then he makes cameo in WWE. Now WWE rumors said that The Rock could make his next WWE return to wrestle a match in WWE against Roman Reigns at WrestleMania 38. Number 4 is how referees are trained in WWE. One of the top and veteran WWE referee, Mike Isoda, released by WWE in April 2020. He gave his service in WWE for 31 years long. Mike Chioda started his WWE career as a referee in 1989. After WWE release, Mike Chioda went to AEW and refereed a few matches there, including TNT Championship match between Cody Rhodes and Darby Allin in a Full Gear show. In the recent interview, Chioda revealed the interesting information that fans always ask, that how referees are trained in WWE. Here is what Mike Chioda says. Yeah, they train, but a lots of wrestlers are training wrestlers there too. They are training them on their entrance, on their workshops, on their selling and on taking bumps. The referee is down there. How much experience does that referee have if he is down there training referee that timing? Has he been a referee for 50-20 years? Sometime when you are a worker, a professional wrestler, you can come into this business. I have only seen very few times. And be the unbelievable talent in couple of years. Sometimes it takes wrestle quite a few years to really learn the business. And that's what I feel about refereeing. There are some referees that come in and grabs it right away. But there is going to be a majority that is going to need experience throughout. Mike Chioda also said that referees are not a WWE employees but they are a subcontractor. Chioda said that some referees like him as a part of referee's crew and all expenses of referees paid by WWE. There are lots of other referees who signed by WWE had to pay on their hotels, transportations and foods. Number 3 is original plan for Vince McMahon's in-ring return after 6 years. The chairman of WWE, Vince McMahon, gave us many memorable feud and matches involving him in WWE. During Vince McMahon's in-ring career, he won ECW Championship, WWE Championship and also won Royal Rumble match. If we look at Vince McMahon's in-ring career's top feud and matches, then it comes against likes of The Undertaker, The Rock, Stone Cold Steve Austin and Kevin Owens. In the recent interview, Kevin Owens talked about his plans in WWE. Kevin Owens revealed that the original plan was for Vince McMahon to team up with his son Shane McMahon and wrestle a match against Kevin Owens and Sami Zayn. Kevin Owens said that the tag team match was planned for WrestleMania 34. Somehow he never come to happen and in real we witnessed the match of Kevin Owens and Sami Zayn versus Daniel Bryan and Shane McMahon. This match was Daniel Bryan's historic WWE return after his neck injury. The last time we saw Vince McMahon wrestle in WWE ring was way back in 2012, where Vince McMahon wrestled a singles match against CM Punk on WWE Raw episode. That match never started because both men beating each other brutally with kendo sticks. By end of the night, it was Vince McMahon who stand tall in the ring when Ryback and John Cena attacked CM Punk and CM Punk was run away through crowds. Number 2 is Elias was almost fired by WWE. The journey from NXT to WWE's main roster is not easy by any means. Some people are doing a very great job on the NXT and failed to impact on main roster. Some people did good job on both NXT as well as main roster, while some of are get fired also even before they called up on main roster. In the last few years, Elias did good job and shine on both Raw and SmackDown brands. In a recent interview, Elias discussed many topics. He also discussed his NXT time. He revealed some interesting and surprising information that surely shocked his fan base. Here is what Elias revealed. One thing I become very aware of is that the people who said no at my tryout, they were now in change at my job and their minds didn't change. William Regal always says yes, like me and get me through. But the people said no, they were running the show. I did not know anybody in the business, so I am an outsider to their crews and they can be protective in their circle. I was put on the list of fired multiple times in NXT. I was made sure of that 2 different times. You can imagine walking into work knowing the guy right there wants to fire me. It make you walk to eggless, then extra pressure. There was the lots of up and downs. Elias was survived that time in NXT because he created a new character and got noticed by WWE and fans. Here is what Elias says. I had been pulled aside by the head of NXT at that time and he was like, listen, you have to come up with something for us and give us something. We will examine you in 30 days. Maybe you will be better off somewhere else. Not everyone is meant to be WWE superstar. Come to me with everything you got, you will break it down. Over the next 30 days, it put together a character and I refer to as a judge or the drifter, which is eventually what I comes. I put together a Wagner merchandise, ways to debut, feuds and whole package. I presented to him and he said, this is good, let's meet and talk about it. He brings me into the round table room and everyone is there. Dusty Rhodes, Nick Dinsmore, everyone who worked there. He sit down, he my packet and he goes, we all look at him. It's really good. Saw it the side and goes, what you else get? I am like, what? What else you get? I spent the last 30 days making sure this was great. That's what I am put my effort into. You said that it was good. Yeah, it's good. You else would you get? Here's the deal. I am getting you to turn the lights off. When I turn the light back on, you are gonna give me something new. He turns the light off. When he turns them back, I started yelling at everyone in Italian. Dusty Rhodes goes, holy shit. Nick someone dressment like I got goosebumps. The guys put me on the spots like there it is. Elias Drifter character take some time to shine and grow on NXT and the rest is history. So all is well when ends well. Are you shocked by the news that Elias almost did make it through NXT? Let us know by sounding off in comment section below. Number 1 is Lana is injured on Raw and not competed at TLC 2020 pay-per-view. Tonight on Raw, Lana gets the biggest single victory of his career when she defeated Nia Jax on Raw episode. But her victory celebration did not last long because women's tag team champions attacked her brutally. It was Shayna Baszler who caused Lana's injury with brutal attack on her elbow and knee. Then Asuka come into play and make her the save. Later in the night, WWE Raw commentator announced that Lana suffered from injuries at the hands of Nia Jax and Shayna Baszler and she is not cleared to compete at TLC 2020 pay-per-view. So now question is, who could be Asuka's tag team partner for TLC show? Maybe this could be the storyline angle and Lana make his way into the match with injuries at TLC and won tag team title. This is the best way to get Lana over between fans. Another thing that we considered is WWE could add either Dana Brooke or Mandy Rose with Asuka in the match because they have some unfinished business with women's tag team champions. One last but most shocking things that WWE could plan is Charlotte Flair make her WWE return on night of TLC 2020 pay-per-view as Asuka's tag team partner. Never say never, anything could happen. If WWE think out of the box for Asuka's tag team partner for TLC, then they could set Women's Battle Royal match in TLC pre-show. Then winner of the Dead Battle Royal match join Asuka in the match. So let's see how things fall out at TLC 2020 pay-per-view. What do you think Asuka's tag team partner about? Are you upset that Lana will not able to compete this Sunday at TLC? Let us know by sending off in the comment section below. This is all from our edition of WWE Rumors Roundup. Hope you will enjoy it. Before you leave, please do like, subscribe, share, comment and press the bell icon for instant video notifications. So see you guys in our next video.